important topic which has impacted positively or negatively. I will not talk about it, but it has a huge impact when the demonetization happened in 2016 and 17. It led to cash disruption. There were times people felt, how will they manage the businesses, because some of the businesses dealt more in cash. But what really happened? New opportunities came in. Businesses who could smell the new opportunities, moved on. For example, today our payment methods have changed. They have become more digital. And as a matter of fact, this has helped our settlement or our collection or sale even more grow exponentially. Today it is such a easy task to pay through a digital UPI mode and get a product delivered at you. So what has happened? That disruption actually was a big positive for the growth of the businesses, and I can truly say that one should further use the new payment methods to be able to gain bigger momentum among its customers. Now, till now, we were talking about an overview and introduction of the MSME, and that was the target for today's session. But our upcoming sessions now will go into deeper for each of the subject. The session 2, a very important session, is going to talk about opportunities for MSME in US and in Canada. These are global economics. Lot of people, children have gone there for studies, and also and US anyway is the lead number one economy of the world. So in this session, we'll talk about what are the opportunities, how one can set up their businesses there, and most importantly, how they can also get visas for themselves or their key stakeholders to go and live and work there and grow their businesses there. And most importantly, in this session, we'll also talk about some of the treaties. One should always take the benefit of the treaties which country have among themselves, and how some of the treaties like NAFTA, USMCA, a businessman take a benefit, so that, for example, if they have a manufacturing base in the Canada, how they can sell their goods or services in the US. So we will talk all those about those treaties also in this particular session. Again, a very important growth area from a geographical perspective is Dubai. For a lot of Indians, Dubai has become like a second home. It provides world-class infrastructure. It is closer to country India. Flight time is like 3 hours from Delhi to Dubai. Tax structures are very friendly. So with all that benefits, a lot of people are looking at Dubai as to be the base for their businesses. So we will talk about that. We'll talk about what all benefits the local government provides, how you can register your company, how you can transfer fund legally from India to your subsidiary outside. So we'll talk about all those important topics when we do the session 3. Session 4. Again, we have specifically picked up African Union. There are many success stories in the recent time where Indian businesses have grown exponentially in a continent like Africa. There are many countries within the Africa who are welcoming the Indian businesses and providing them subsidies or lot of other facilities so they can set up their shops or businesses in Africa. By doing that, you could increase your customer base, or you could also look at opportunities of importing important minerals or resources from Africa for your factories back in India, for example. Again, this is one continent and many countries in Africa which one should not miss, where one is looking for investment to grow their businesses. And lastly, the most important session is going to be around the new funding avenues. As I spoke in the beginning of this discussion, funding has become very creative. The traditional method of just looking at, for example, term loan from your banker or borrowing from your friends, those are not the only means to raise funds. One can be creative in going for a peer-to-peer lending. One can be creative in creating a platform for crowdfunding. One can even look at the options of going to stock. Even if you are not listed on the main stock exchange, there are other exchanges now created to help the MSME sector. So all that aspect one should be aware about, and one should try to capitalize on as they think about the growth, and the growth definitely needs the funding. So with these kind of sessions, I think, which we will cover over a month of the October, will help the MSMEs to be really energized further, get some guidance. That is really our hope and our effort. And anyway, this is our beginning of the sessions. We'll come out with another round of the sessions. The whole idea is to become a voice of the MSME. Our website is also www.voiceofmsme.com. We are going to launch this website very soon, and we will like this website as our connection with you, with all the MSMEs, where MSMEs can raise questions which are important for them, and we can answer those questions which we can, or otherwise take those questions to the relevant authorities and help the MSME with the answer. With that, I wish you all best of luck.